to Europe Nation Reactions. I missed you. Took a couple days off, I gotta take some breaks, okay? For your mental, all right? For your mental. And we're about to get into a pitch meeting, and it's Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. And that's one of the things that hurt my mental, okay? For sure. Because this film was utterly boring. If you've seen my tiny review, you will know that, this was not my cup of tea. I gave it a C. I was being very, very fair, giving it a C, to be honest with you. Because it's just like, dang, Zach, man, Zach has so much potential, dude. He has so much potential over the years. Like, I'm telling you, like, I like Dawn of the Dead, I like 300, I like Watchmen. And then after that, everything just became so formulaic and so samey. And then the dang writing has become worse, and characters that I don't agree with, bad. But hey, that's my opinion. It's okay for one person or many to have an opinion that's different from you. The world would suck if we were all the same, okay? But let's see what Ryan has to say about this, okay? Let's go.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. You know it, sir. Amazing.
Yeah,
you know it, sir. This movie's mostly comprised of scenes from popular movies you're definitely familiar with. Oh, well, if those movies are popular, that should translate into this one being popular as well. If my calculations are correct, that's exactly right. Sick. So we're gonna start the movie with some big old lady space parts.
Lady space
And a big
parts.
ship flies through the lady parts. Traveling through space privates is tight, and there are some bad guys heading to this moon called Velt, where the main character, Cora, is doing some slow-mo farming. The farming is slow-mo? Yeah, everything's slow-mo, sir. That's the secret to making movies feature-length. What about, like, story or character development? No, it's the slow-mo. That's how you get the runtime. Oh, good to know. So anyway, this big bad guy, Admiral Noble, goes up to the leader of this farming village and does a slightly altered version of that opening scene from Inglourious Bastards. Great scene. Great scene. Yeah, he's got a Nazi uniform and everything.
Even
Why
more
disguise
copied.
it? It's good as is. And he says he's
Even
gonna force
more.
this whole town to grow him a bunch of grain so he can feed his troops. This big bad guy's doing crop negotiations? Yeah, okay, and then he leaves a bunch of soldiers behind to oversee this whole thing. Okay. But then these soldiers are about to take advantage of this local girl, so Cora reveals she's secretly been a badass this whole time and kills them all. Oh boy. Yeah, and there's this robot that was with the bad guys, but he helps her out, and he's actually a good robot now, and he's got an amazing voice. Interesting. I want to hear more about this robot. Well, too bad. He runs away and doesn't return till the end of the movie. Oh, dang it. So now the whole town is like, oh, very cool. Cora's good at punching. Sure sounds that way. So she's like, well, the only way to stop this bad guy and his giant planet-destroying ship is for me to go recruit a couple of reluctant warriors. That makes sense. It does, yeah. So her and this guy Gunner go do an alternate version of the cantina scene from A New Hope. Great scene. Great scene. And they meet an alternate version of Han Solo named Kai, who's gonna help them out for money. Star Wars is a great movie. I'm glad we're doing it again. Yeah. So then what do? Well, this guy takes them on an alternate Millennium Falcon to go recruit their first warrior dude, Tarek. Oh, yeah? Yeah, but he's currently a slave, so the slave owner is like, I tell you what, if he can tame this wild beast, you can have him, but if he can't, I get to keep you as slaves. Why would they agree to that? So they agree to that. Oh, my God. Yeah, because see, they were told that this guy is a beast tamer, so they, risk everything on that. Well, okay then. So then this guy's gonna do an alternate version of that hippogriff scene from Harry Potter. Great scene. Great scene, and then Buckbeak kills the slave owner and they take off. Very exciting. So on the next planet, they meet this other warrior, Nemesis, who has an alternate version of lightsabers. Great weapons. Great weapons. And so then she kills this big spider lady and they all take off to the next planet. Wait, did they even ask her to join? I mean, probably off screen or something. I don't know. All right. So then they go recruit the next person. So just to be sure, this is like a montage you're describing, right? Oh, no. This is the movie. You sure? Because this just sounds like that one scene in every heist movie where they like get the team together. Yeah, but with slow motion, we will meet our runtime target. Okay. So they go see this General Titus guy who is dirty, but then showers and joins them. So is it gonna be like fun banter between all the members of this growing team? No. Yeah, no, once you're on the team, you stand quietly in the background as others are recruited. Gotcha. So next they go recruit this guy, Darian Bloodaxe, and he has a sister, and they both run a rebellion or something. So he joins? He joins, and he brings a couple of people with him, and now it's time for the final fight. Wait, do we like learn stuff about people? Oh, yeah, we'll see at a certain point, Cora's gonna tell her entire story to Gunner. See, it turns out she was like raised by the space Nazis and she was one of their top people, but now she's good. She's not in them, with them anymore. It inspires her to share that. Well, she tells him, I am telling you this so that you know my story. So then that Kai guy is like, hey, you silent people who have each individually displayed one skill have inspired me to become good. Oh, nice. Yeah, but then turns out he's not good, he's bad, and he betrays them and sells them out to the Empire or whatever alternate name I come up with. Oh no! So the bad guys trap the good guys in these mechanism things, and Kai tells Gunner to paralyze Cora. What do you mean? Well, there's like this little gun thing, right? And if you put it in a hole, it shoots right into the person's neck. Well, it's gonna be tough for him to get out of that situation if they're all surrounded by bad guys. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, because see, another thing about this mechanism is that if you turn this gun the opposite way, it releases the prisoner, and then you could kind of use it as a weapon. So he frees Cora and kills Kai. Why would they design that thing that way? So then one by one, they free all the good guys and get into a big fight. Were they surrounded by bad guys with guns pointing at them?
They
yeah,
were.
But see, none of them can aim because they're kind of like alternate stormtroopers, I guess. Great bad guys. Great bad guys. And then there's this big old fight, and freaking Darien, he dies. Oh no, Darren!
Darren!
Who was that? One
Who
of
was
them.
that?
Oh no! And then Cora gets into a big fight with Noble and manages to kill him. Well, good for her. Except the bad guys bring him back to life, so he's gonna be back for part 2. Don't you worry about that. That's a good cliffhanger. Are they gonna be able to defeat this guy they've killed once already? So then all the good guys go back to that moon, and that robot has antlers now. Cool. And so that's it for part 1. What do you think? Well, it sounds like some content for sure. I just wonder if there's a way to capitalize on this a bit more. Well, this is gonna be Zack Snyder, and you know what his fans like. Snyder cuts. Yeah, let's purposefully release a non-Snyder cut first. Very sneaky, I love it. Let's hack this version to bits.
I think that's the most egregious thing right there. That you have a 2-hour movie that was originally a rated R full, like 4-hour thing, and you hacked it down for what? Okay, it's not going into theaters. You do not have to age limit this to PG-13 to get more people into the theaters. You don't need to put it on several screens, because that's why they cut down movies from 4 hours to 2 hours, whatever, because they need to put it on more screens to make more money to get more people in the theater. This is going on streaming. What's the deal? What is the deal? I don't get it. It to me, it just seems like the studio and Zach was trying to just double stack stuff, because it was like, if you want the full thing though, you gotta wait like 2 or 3 months after this comes out, because it's gonna blow your mind. Just look. No, blow my mind in the beginning. Man, I'll tell you. Overall, mostly wrong opinions. That is the movie review channel that Devin Harris and I do. We might be talking about that soon, because we took some weeks off because of Christmas, the holidays, and New Year's and stuff. So happy New Year to you guys, by the way. And he hit me up. He's like, "You want to talk about Rebel Moon?" I said, I thought, don't nobody want to hear about that no more. But we might talk about that. So stay tuned. Videos are coming back next week for that. But yeah, I'm not excited for a director's cut. Okay, I'm not excited for Rebel Moon 2, Part 2, The Stargiver. I'm gonna see it because this is what I do. I react, I review, I do all that stuff. But you're gonna get my honest opinion. I mean, it's gonna take a lot for Zack Snyder to really impress me nowadays, because it's like, dude, you're doing the same stuff over and over again, and it just feels like it's for you and your cronies, not for everyone. For you and your friends. Zack just feels like it's not for everyone. So many things in this was redone, that was done better before this film came out. It ain't looking good. Ain't looking good for the boy. But hey, you guys get in the comments and let me know what you thought about this. If this is your number one Zack Snyder movie, that's good for you. I am happy. I literally am happy for you, because Zack Snyder made this for a reason. He don't want people to hate it. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, there's the goal. He got it. He got you, okay? But for me and other people, it ain't for me. But if you like my reaction to this, thank you so much. Ryan, you're great. Love that guy. But if you like my reaction to Ryan, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the channel more than you know. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything I do right here on YURP Nation Reactions. The goal this year in 2024 is to get to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Not just get to 5,000 subscribers because of, you know, my music reactions, stuff like that. You guys are coming along, okay? Because of those Ren and now some more of those Fall in Reverse reactions. Thank you. But I need more people to to look at other things like this, you know, and video game stuff and, you know, try not to's, all that stuff, you know, TV show reactions, all that. So come along for the ride because I'm doing a giveaway. It's going to be a 3-part giveaway, but I can't tell you what it is until we get closer to it, okay? But that was hilarious. Can't wait for another one. Pitch meeting. It's just great stuff. But if you're new, come along for the ride. Have a good one. Peace.